Hello everyone. Okay, so big news for all Galaxy S3 owners in Europe. The Galaxy S3 Premium Suite has started to roll out to unbranded handsets. So if you bought your handset off contract, so you bought an unlocked handset, or if you were one of the people that bought the S3 during the first couple of weeks, a lot of the networks didn't have branded handsets at that point, so they were just sending out the Samsung stock handsets. So to get the update, all you need to do, plug your Samsung device into your PC and run the Keys software from Samsung. It will check for an update and deliver it to you if you have it. Or you can use the over-the-air update built into the phone. If you have got your device on one of the networks and you're waiting effectively for the network to say yes, the Premium Suite can be released, I'm afraid you're still waiting. Most likely now it's going to be after Christmas for the networks to send the update out. But what are you getting? Well, what Samsung have decided to do is take some of the features from their other leading phones, like the Galaxy Note 2, and their tablet, like the Note 10.1, and they've brought those features down onto the S3. Well, I say down, let's say, call it across. The big feature, the headline-grabbing feature of the Premium Suite, as it were, is multi-window support. So, to enable multi-window support once your phone has been updated, all you need to do is check, first of all, that the multi-window option is turned on. You're getting some new quick options within your notification tray, all Sharecast and multi-window support. So make sure multi-window support is turned on. Okay, so to turn on multi-window support, all you need to do, long press on the back button, and that will bring up this new multi-window bar. Then, grab the item that you would like to make multi-window, drop the first one, then grab the second item and drag that in, and that then creates your multi-windows. So you can see here, this is a top browser area, and if I want to, I can bring up a keyboard. It'll appear down here. And you can see this is a much smaller keyboard. It's to allow the multi-window support to kind of take up the majority of the view space. But if we just type in there, let's just go to Google. So there's Google, and you can see there, I've got the Google search page, and you can see here, I've got YouTube running as well. Let's have a quick look at the YouTube year in review. So there you can see that's the video playing quite happily at the bottom there. And I can still carry on browsing around this if I want to. Go to Google's Twitter account, how ironic. I can pick up this centre bar and I can drag it to allow the window to have more or less room. And if you want to, you can close it pretty much all the way out, so it only leaves just the topmost space. So you can just see that the other app is there. But that is multi-window support. Another really cool feature is the new notification area, which I touched on a moment ago. But in here is the All Share Cast option. Turning that on will immediately kick in All Share, and it will start scanning for devices like televisions or other DLNA enabled product. If it finds something, it will then allow you to share your media directly to it or have media shared to this device. Really, really quick and easy. I've given this a try on one of the Samsung smart TVs and it works really well. Quite literally, flick it on, scan, they sync up, share your data. And you know, you can take your videos and your images directly from this and put them directly onto your television set or another DLNA connected device. Really, really nice. Is Paper Artist. So, you know, or you may know that you can get an S Pen for the Galaxy S3. Unfortunately, the Note 2 pen doesn't work. Slightly different technology. But the idea is that you can choose a photograph from your library. And you can then kind of turn it into these highly stylized artistic pieces of kind of paper art. So let's just grab this humorous image I found earlier. So as you can see, it's taken the traditional image that would have been full colour and it's kind of stencilized it. And you can do different options. You also have various pen tools in here and bucket tools and so on, so you can draw onto the images, kind of make them your own. Very, very cool. Nice to see this app brought across and adds a little bit more sort of fun and functionality to the S3. Gives something to do when you're bored, I suppose. But nice to see these apps making their way across. Also updated is Memo. So this is a really popular app on the Galaxy Note 2. On the Galaxy Note 2 you have the S Pen. You don't have that built in with the Galaxy S3, although you can buy that separate S Pen as I mentioned to you. But you have a note-taking app already built in. They've updated it to the latest version and any new bells and whistles that are available. To be fair, I don't actually use this all that often. I tend to use it an awful lot on my Note 2, so I couldn't quite tell you what they've changed between them, but essentially this is updated to the same version as the Note 2, so you'll find a few more bells and whistles going on in there. Another new feature that we have to play with is the new smart rotation setting. So what this will do is, if you happen to be reading the device in bed, it will stop the screen from flicking around really quickly if you happen to be just at a funny angle. It will understand that you're currently looking at the device and it won't keep rotating the screen, it will keep it locked in. Okay, so to enable that, you come into display, and then in here you've also got the new Page Buddy option as well, which provides contextual home screens depending on what you've plugged in or plugged out. So if you plug in your headphones, for instance, it will flip round to a music player. So likewise, what you have also is auto screen rotate and smart rotation. Put that on, and what it will do is it uses the camera and adjusts itself so that it knows whether you actually have rotated the screen, whether the screen is just, the device has just vibrated a little bit and it's caused the gyro to think you've turned the screen round. Turning that on means the device will check the position of your face, and it knows if you're actually trying to keep the screen in landscape or portrait mode. Saves it blinking backwards and forwards all the time. But other than that, the only other options in there is the new Page Buddy system. Earphones page, docking page, roaming page, etc. Really nice little feature. Again, it's just adding to the kind of usability and not having to muck around. When you plug in your earphones, it will immediately flick around to a music player for you, so you can just start playing your music straight away. Really nice little feature. And the final cool feature, which is actually quite difficult to show, but probably one of the nicest additions on the S3 Premium Suite, is the Best Face feature for the camera. So what this will do, like I say, I can't demonstrate it for you very easily, is when you're taking a burst of shots, you can set it to best face, and when it's taking the photographs of people, it will make sure to select the ones where people's eyes are open and they're not pulling funny faces, etc. So ideally you will get the best shot, you will get the best photograph. The burst mode in there obviously helps, being able to fire off 8 or so shots really rapidly. The camera will then pick which is the best one, so which is the best posed, etc. Eyes open, mouths closed, all of the usual things that you need from a really good group shot. It will help with that. A cool little feature, and that is what Samsung are bringing to the Premium Suite. Like I say, if you already have unlocked S3, check, your update is probably available now within Europe. If you're on a network, I'm afraid you might be waiting until just after Christmas or the New Year for this update to start rolling out, but keep your eyes open, it is coming.